we'll just round up on that. And then the next topic, I believe, which would probably be our final topic, is going to be the UFC welterweight division. Okay, so there have been some matchups in the UFC welterweight division. In the first quarter of 2022, we are going to see some title deciders. We're going to see, finally, we're going to see some activities in the top of the rankings of the welterweights. We have, for a long time coming, Gilbert Burns would fight. No, 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 no. For a long time coming, Kobe Covington versus Leon versus Masvidal. Oh my God, I'm rambling too much. Jorge Masvidal, Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards, according to Dana White, has not been confirmed officially, but he totally says that's the next fight to make, so we can write that down. We can see Gilbert Burns has verbally agreed to fight with Khamzat Chimaev, and there is one more fight. Where does Bilal Muhammad stay fit in all of this? Anyways, so what's your take about this this fight, most especially Masvidal versus Kobe Covington? Are you excited?
Um, First of all, Masvidal dogged Leonard was badly, and we must point it out. Because he had the fight signed, he pulled out, and 2 months later he's fighting Kobe Covington. To be fair to him, to both of them, that's a bigger fight. Obviously, they're headlining a pay-per-view. I don't think Masvidal ever would have headed a pay-per-view.
That has champions on it.
No. So there's no more champions in that fight. They moved it to April. They moved
okay.
the championship fight. That's what happened. So what happened was Volk was fighting in March, but Max got injured, so they moved the card completely to April. And there was open match spot, so they put Masvidal and Kobe there.
Okay, now that makes sense. So no champions on that card.
So it's a bigger fight. It's a fun fight because obviously they were best friends before, and now they're enemies. So it's a good narrative. Like, for me, I can't wait for the press conference for that fight. And usually when we are watching someone like Usman with a rival, you're enjoying the press conference, but you're also like your heart is in your chest. You're like, damn, Usman cannot lose, blah 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 blah. This one we're just having fun because like we don't care about any of these guys personally. So whoever wins, I think Kobe's going to win the fight, but whoever wins wins. Whoever loses loses. I'm here for the band. I'm here for the violence. Let them talk all their shit. Let them abuse their mothers. I'm here for everything. I want to have fun. So I'm happy about that fight that they made.
Okay. Yeah, just to remind you guys, the last 4 fights of those guys were all L to Kamaru Usman.
So they beat them both twice. And guess what? I tweeted about this like a couple days ago when the fight was announced. I said, listen, whoever wins this fight is going to start campaigning for a title fight again. After they've lost twice. They're going to start saying, oh, I'm the number one contender. I should fight for the title. They're both delusional guys. So let's see how it's going.
Well, so the thing is, Usman both went the distance with them and also knocked them out as well. So right now, their argument is who lost better to Kamaru Usman, right? Our guy is busy there.
I can hear you.
I said right now the argument is who lost better to Kamaru Usman.
Who lost better to Usman?
Yeah. And with regards to Gilbert Burns and Chimaev seems to be on everybody's prediction of 2022. What do you see in the future of that guy? He has been getting a lot of hype. I don't think I've seen any hype like this since LeBron James came out of high school. The chosen one.
I think that Chimaev is a good matchup in theory for Chimaev. Sorry, for Chimaev. Burns is a good matchup for Chimaev because they're actually very similar in my opinion. I think that they both have, well, maybe not as similar. Chimaev has great wrestling and solid jiu-jitsu. Burns has very great jiu-jitsu, heavy power like Chimaev has power. But I think that I think their tanks are questionable. Time might not tell us what we need to know about Chimaev. Chimaev has, my goal was to see Chimaev fight for 3, 4, 5 rounds. Let me see how his gas holds up for 5 rounds. Right. I don't think we're going to get that in this fight because they are both very explosive guys and they like to finish their fights early. But if Chimaev can beat Burns, I think he's going to fight for the title next. Probably end of this year with Usman, probably. But I think that people should be wary of. See, listen, me, I'm a hype train guy. I like guys that are hyped. I like everybody that's hyped. But yeah, you have to be realistic. Now, yesterday there was Chikazi fought Covington, and I told everybody, I said, guys, listen, Chikazi is a great fighter, but he has hold of his game, which is gas tank and wrestling. And as you saw yesterday, he struggled with wrestling and he struggled with his gas tank yesterday. So Chimaev is the same thing. You can't give fighters what they haven't earned in the cage. I keep telling guys, this guy is hyped. Yes, he's a great fighter. He has shown us, but he has not fought. He hasn't been tested in some areas. And you can't give him credit for things that you have not seen him do. A guy has all round one or round two finishes. Never been past 7 minutes of a fight. You can't give him the gas tank that he doesn't have. And the way he fights, very aggressive. So for you to think that he has the gas to fight that type of fighting style for 10, 15 minutes is tricky. So we'll see how it goes. And Bones as well is not a guy you should sleep on. Bones can knock anybody out. He has very heavy power, as we saw in the Usman fight. He can sub anybody as well. He has great jiu-jitsu. So this is a fight that I think in many ways maybe you can say it's evenly matched. But like I said, each might win that fight. He might win it early. Bones might win it early as well. So I wish they matched Bones up with like a guy like Neil Magny. I think that he's jumping too high too quickly. I wish they give him someone like Magny and they give Bones maybe Leon actually, or even maybe I don't know, maybe somebody else, maybe they give Bones Bilal or something like that. Which, by the way, well, I was going to say Bones. I mean, Bilal and Luke should fight, but he fought before, and Bilal not. I mean, Luke lost him like in like 15 seconds or something like that. So I don't know if that's a match that people want to see again. But let's see how it plays out, man. Let's see. I think that people should be careful of Chimaev. I think that we need to see some things that we have not seen yet. But it's obviously a very big prospect.
Okay. Well, I think we should wrap this up. I've kept you on this for so long. I can see some people out there need your attention, bro. Today is a Sunday. Today is a Sunday. You probably will be busy tomorrow. So, without any further ado, I would like to appreciate the fact that you entertained to speak to us, and shout out to Yagi as well. Yagi is there struggling with something. Yagi wanted to be on here, guys. Next time we'll have Yagi on. I think Yagi is at the mechanics at this point. So shout out to Farouk. Farouk couldn't be on here, and well, from me being Aminu Muhammad Jibril from the African Fighters and Mayowa Balogun, Swag Diddy, Combat Sports NG. Well, Mayowa, say your goodbyes, man. Drop your plugs.
Thank you so much. Follow our page, Combat Sports NG, Instagram, Twitter, and go to our website. Listen, we do live picks every week. For all the cards. Happen to our picks. Like I say on the podcast, if you win any money on our picks, you need to pay us our commission. And if you lose, you took the risk, so you can't get the reward without the risk. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for having me on here as usual. We can't wait to see the fights this year and see how everything plays out.
All right, man. Peace.
Thank you guys for supporting the African Fighters. Please click on the subscribe button so that you will be informed whenever I post a video.
Come on, Africans!